well, they've been less wonderful. They could have been better. I've been having some crazy lag. You know what? This actually isn't working. Let's just let's just turn that on. I've been having some crazy lags and delays. I have no fucking clue what it is. I am still seeing that there is a delay on YouTube. But like I said, I honestly, besides the preview being fucked, I have not been able to see a single motherfucking frame drop or a single bit of delay. Like, either there's a huge portion of my audience that really likes pissing me the fuck off and lying to me about this, or it's a real thing and I just can't perceive it, and it's got something to do with bandwidth or something. Now, I don't think you guys are all lying. It's like there were names there that I trust that have said the same thing. But if I double check myself, it's like that I trust that have said the same thing. But if I double check myself, there is no delay for me, right? You can see that on the screen. There is no delay for me, right? You can see that on the screen. Yeah, there's no delay. So, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I reinstalled Streamlabs. I reinstalled all my drivers. I reinstalled NVIDIA GeForce Experience. If y'all motherfuckers are still bitching, I'll smack you one. Isn't it a Horde subrun? I don't know. It's either Horde or Alliance. Check what we did last week. No delay for me at the moment. Yeah, and you were actually you were one of the people that were having some issues, right, Shinigami? A little bit yesterday, yeah. But you see, even the little bit, like, I can't stand it. It just pisses me off. Yesterday we had a stream where we had 10 people watching. Now, I have no fucking idea how that happens. We might just not be favored by YouTube gods. Who knows? But the fact remains that that is goddamn pathetic, and that I can't maintain this if I'm gonna have 10 viewers. Like, there's no fucking point. Like, I might as well just go back some fucking groceries or something. So yeah. That. Alright, let's wait a little bit for the trinkets. Let's try it again. It was good on my side. It was good on my side too. But you know, like, the viewerships don't lie. The analytics don't lie. So, I'm sure there was something wrong. I went and reinstalled everything that I could think of. I hope it's fine now, like, that's all I can say. And like, let's just stream for like 30-40 minutes or so. And let's see if anyone is still lagging, like, at the end of that. That's the only thing I can really do at this point. I haven't played Assassin for a while, so I actually kind of felt like 6K actually felt like doing something on the Assassination. Anything today? We'll have the regularly scheduled subscriber runs, of course. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happened. Plasma! Oh. Right, we have to wait for Envenom. Right, that's a bit late. We have overkill now, so we've got a stupid amount of energy, but that's gone. Alright, better RNG right there. That's better RNG. Okay, I think I remember how to play this. This is like actually pretty goddamn easy. I probably forgot something, like Hunger for Blood. There was no bleed on target. I can't be bothered using Rupture. I'll have a warrior instead, you know. Like, we got the Trickster trait, which we can't use. But I think besides that, I think we're fine, man. Like, it's not as easy as people say, Assassination, but it's definitely not as hard as some people make it out to be either. I'm ready, changed all the gear for this week. Oh no, yeah! Sounds good, dude, we'll see you there. There was definitely delay in that a couple of days ago, it's fine now. Alright, I'm glad to hear that. You know, it's so frustrating when I can't actually see the delay myself, and like, YouTube wasn't giving me any like, messages, Streamlabs wasn't giving me any messages. Like, that's really frustrating, you know? It's fine for me, are you guys trolling me? No. By the way, CCleaner's got some new thing. Look, they got driver update, so you're like, fuck yeah, let's go, dude! Let's oh. Fuck. CCleaner is actually pay to win now. Although I still think the registry scan and health check is beneficial for your PC, especially the registry one, but yeah, it's pay to win now. You need to upgrade it if you want to have their newest feature. Where can we get the melee swing add-on? Let's see, which one is it? This! Oh, this is attack bar. So if you check the description, there's a link to my Discord. In my Discord, there's a channel called Add-ons. And you'll find a bar, attack bar, right there. In the meantime, let's see if we can get into some kind of raid. I whispered a guy for VOA, but I guess they were full. So RIP. 1 DPS whore. I don't want to do whore. Not on a... Ah! Need 1 healers. 6k rogue. Aren't we like 6.1? Nah, we're just 6k. Like, bruh. Look at that fucking belt. That is disgusting. The belt's gonna give me like 200 gear score if I get an upgrade to that. Still got Ring of Rotnings new as well. That's not so good. So like damage wise, that's a huge upgrade. Damage wise, getting something else than Rowan's is a huge upgrade. We really cheesed the fuck out of this character. Like, we just went and did a big old cheesing, dude. And not just a little bit. We cheesed the fuck out of this character. And you see, you get the 6k, but you got like these shite items, right? I can still do some decent damage though, believe it or not. Hey Danny, what's up, man? Hope you're having a wonderful day. It's a horde round today? I guess, yeah. I don't keep track, but I believe you guys. Before the stream starts, I just go ahead and check the previous week real fast, and I'll know by then. Multi-boxing shamans? Ow. Not even. I'm disappointed. Yeah, go ahead, man. Ask me whatever you want. This on 25, man. I feel like they've cleared quite a bunch. Yeah, they're sitting at fire. Character feels so rushed. So rushed. Fuck needs finds treasure. Let's be real. You never need finds treasure. No reason to bind that. Fine for now. Fish, please. Any fish in the chat? Favorite DK spec? Frost. Frost for sure. Hey Jovan, what's up? Gooby. Hope you guys all having a wonderful day, of course. My best alts is 5.5. That's gonna be a bit rough. Just got back from school. Wow, same. Nah, JK. I'm useless. Is this also an Assassination rogue? Yeah. Oh, would you look at that? He is running the opportunity build. I don't think I'm running that anymore. I did start off like that. And then I quickly figured out that that wasn't... Oh, for fuck's sake, can I please open the motherfucking talent tab? Thank you. Yeah, I went with Relentless Strikes. The combo points is just too good. I did have to give up some lightning reflexes, but... it might be worth it, man. Like, the 2-pointer here and fleet-footed is definitely not worth it. You for sure want to pick up Vigor. It's not great, but so isn't fleet-footed. Like, you have enough mobility, you don't need that shit. Just have 2 points and turn the table instead of the Vigor. If we come for PvP. Now, if we can pick up a PvP item and sell it to him, that's good. Did you come for PvE? Oh wait, I have PvE items. I have both the items, so I'm gonna have to tell him. I'm gonna have to lie to him straight up. I don't feel like he's stock active. On what character will you do the sub run tonight? I only have 2 Horde characters. One is the Disc, Alinea, and the other is the Prot Holy Skyrim. So we don't have much options. One of the 2. Having more passive mobility on a rogue. Yeah, alright. Now let's talk about passive mobility. There's like 2 fights where you need more than 15%. If the tank movement isn't completely fucking retarded, then you should be able to just follow him, no problem. The maximum a tank can do is plus 15%, minus nitros, minus swiftness potion. 15% is enough. On top of that, you've got nitros, you've got sprint. You do not need another 15% here. The only exception could maybe be Professor Putricide. And I guess you could stretch it to Ruby Sanctum if you get more than 2 combustions. Right? The odds of that happening, I'll take my fucking odds, dude. And get more DPS instead. It's the same with the Feral. 30% is absolutely unnecessary. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah. I was with the PvP on mind. Yeah, of course. 30% in PvP is amazing. I would take that any day of the week. But I'd probably still want to take Vigor. And I'd probably also want to take Improved Kidney Shot. And maybe even Quick Recovery. Like, if I were to make a PvP spec, it would be much different. Like, Deadly Brew is so fucking good for PvP too. But in PvE, virtually useless. But yeah, if I had a point to spare, I would definitely pick it up. I do like the concept of going fast. Wait. The movement speed's only 8%. It's the movement speed reduction that goes up to 30%. Like, I guess the second point in here to get 15% wouldn't be too bad. But the same logic kind of applies as to the 15% logic. Like, you do have big movement speed abilities, right? So, yeah. Oops. It's only 8%. It's still gonna make you faster than the Druid tank, still gonna make you faster than the DK tank, the Warrior tank. Lesty charges like an asshole and, you know, pulls the boss out of everybody's melee range. Gotta go faster? Yes. Very true. What was your best DPS with Enhancement in single target boss? I have no clue, dude. I don't keep track of that garbage. But you want me to make like a list? Oh, I did 15k DPS, boys! I did it! I guess maybe that would be fun in some way, but that's too much to do. Like, I'm never gonna keep track of that. Je bombe, please. Je bombe. Tea. Day and night. Got a Fear Arms Arcane Fire, bolt 5.5. We might be C. We might take a look and see what's up. Who the fuck's the tank? Yeah, I actually don't know who the tank is. Like, that's a bit Pepega. Alright, let's just go ahead and swap the tricks with the other dude then. Oh yeah, Hunger for Blood. We gotta get that up. Yo! Yo! Fucking DBM, get a hold of yourself, dude. Alright. Let's get some nice Venom times. We are gonna have to reset Hunger for Blood. Let's just do it now. I guess you can very easily reset Hunger for Blood on top of the Tricks of the Trade. Because you do get that like little bit of extra energy. So if everything is going fine, that might be something that I want to do. Also, I don't feel like the other Rogues is trixing me, which is a fucking cunt move. Oh wait, that's racial slur. I fucking hate YouTube sometimes. What a fucking bullshit rule. That's not a racial slur, dude. That's just some stupid shit English people say. Ah, whatever. Fucking report me. I don't care. Want Armory the mage? I don't want Armory anything. Can you explain the rotation for Assassination? Yeah, it's actually pretty simple. You just have to keep up Envenom so that your stuff is proccing all the time. So you go like Envenom, Mutilate, hope for some additional combo points. And then when your Envenom is about to fall off or has already just fallen off, you go for another Envenom. So Envenom Muti, that's really it. And of course the Slice and Dice, you'll apply that once at the start of the fight and you'll never have to think about it again. Because Envenom refreshes it. So don't worry about that. Yeah, it's Dice, Mutilate, Envenom, Repeat. That's really it. It does get a little bit more complicated than that, you know, like you have to manage your energy, you have to make sure that you're not overlapping Envenom too much. But honestly, yeah, keep up Hunger for Blood. As long as it's a single target fight, you're not gonna have too big of an issue on Assassination Rogue. If you get into a multi-target fight though, it can be pretty difficult to keep up with like combat rogues and pretty much just everybody else. This really is a single target chooser. You never want to let Envenom drop, I think, because you attack so fast with the melee attacks, you know. Mim, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Fan or Heroic Fang if you aren't ARP capped. Probably Heroic Fang. It is a really good trinket. You're gonna love the proc chance, believe me. Any lags on you guys' side, by the way? Like at all? Delay, audio desync, anything? Do you not rupture as Assassination in WoTLK? I don't really remember, but I don't think I did. I think I just kept up the envenomment, that's all, man. Tricky Baboa. Babu. Thanks for the sub, man. That's a tricky last name, I'm gonna say. Yeah, thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate it. The life is perfect, nothing so far. Alright. There is an ICC we'll be doing later, yeah. Alright, so Fat Woman is gonna be the tricks target. I hope the other rogue shares his tricks as well. Oh, he's Assassination, there's a big chance he's got it glyphed. If he's been following like any kind of logical guide. That's 8 seconds of increased damage. I want that. Fat Woman. That's a bit early on the refresh. That's a bit late on the refresh. Okay, let's go ahead and give ourselves some overkill with the Vanish and keep the burst going. Let's not get energy capped like we did on the fire boss. That's a bunch of frozen orbs in the melee. We should honestly move. Although, I don't think it matters. We're taking a bit of damage, but they're also getting the melt, you know what I'm saying? Alright, there's the tricks right there. I wish I could pick up overkill with Shadow Melt. I would have been a Night Elf if I could do that, but that's not a thing anymore in Warmanes. I'm pretty sure it used to be a thing, because Shadow Melt functioned a little bit differently. Shadow Melt is honestly gonna fix so many damn times. They recently fixed it as well. It no longer gives you PvP when you go into Shadow Melt, which is amazing. Because that was actually pretty frustrating. We're still going neck and neck with the other rogue. But he's probably got a little bit better, a little bit more logical gear setup than me. He's got the tiny A-bomb as well, but if you look at how much damage that did, I know for a fact that I never want to have tiny A-bomb in a jar. That looks like fucking garbage. That is actual garbage right there. If he had a Comet's Trail or anything else, he would have beat me a lot harder. Look at that 16k, dude. 1.2% of your damage. Look at that, a minimum hit, 0.4k. If that shit procs on your offhand, it's gonna do exactly that. Now you could still say that, hey, it procs the poisons too. Which could be true, I do want to test that aspect of it. But I don't know, man. I definitely got more deadly poisons than him, but he got a bunch more instant poisons. Like a bunch more. Let's see, it's somewhere like 120 plus 60, that's like 180, roughly. And it's like 80 plus 140, that's like 220. And these are 25 hits. So if all of these hit, he still got better RNG than me. But it would make more sense, it would close the gap a bit. Just a little bit. But yeah, this is fine, considering the shit gear I have. I'm okay with that. The raw damage of Tiny is not great, but since it counts as melee hit, it synergizes a lot. Balance, energy, regen, poison, nets, which equals to way more damage than energy RNG. There is also focused attacks. Your melee critical strikes have a chance for you to get a little bit of energy. There is a chance for this Manifest Anger to crit. So I guess there's that. We're just gonna have to test it. Every time I think about it, it's like, Jesus, the damage output just isn't there. But we should check it with poisons. I'm sure that at some point we'll be able to pick it up for like basically just 10 DKP and we can have a look. I'll have to remove comets, which is really sad because that burst is legit. That is a big boy burst. It's basically just heroism in a trinket. That's what it is. That decent damage in red? Yeah, I managed to get top 5 in 0 buff LODs all the time, which is basically like the hardest challenge in this game. It is very possible to get into the top 5 if there is a bunch of AoE included. Getting into the top 1 though, the top 3, eesh. I mean, I've done it before, but it requires the rest of your raid to be a little bit of a Pepegas. If they know what they're doing, then your odds of winning, it just severely gets reduced. Severely.
One wishes to you.
How does it compare to Frost Decay? I mean, Frost Decay is a bit tricky to play. You're not gonna find a lot of people that play that proper like. Like, you'll find some people that do well on it. But the difference between a Frost Decay that gets played perfectly and a Frost Decay that gets played, nah, you know, fine. The difference is pretty huge, man. But Frost Decay, same story. Like, I've been able to get into top 5, but I actually, on the Retri, I have topped. And I don't think I've ever topped an LOD on the Frost Decay. I must have gotten close, but not close enough. Oh, there's gonna be 100 pages of these. Oh, never mind. Both of them get the same amount of damage. I'd say that's better than Frost Decay. It's more fun. Utility as my paladin. It's a bit rough. I think single target Frost Decay takes it. But once you introduce like 4 target area of effect, which Lich King will do for you, with the Valkyrs, with the ghouls, Retri just has such a hometown advantage. But if you're looking at like pure single target, if you want to be lazy and still have some good fun, if you want to be able to try hard when you want to, Frost Decay is definitely the thing for you. Frost Decay is such like, you're fighting against the clock, right? And you'll eventually get like weird shit like empowered rune weapon in the middle of the fight, and you're thinking like, how the fuck do I work that in without dropping my entire rotation? Because it is a rotation. Like, I don't use that word all that often. I prefer calling it a priority list, but a Frost Decay is absolutely a rotation. There's still a bit of priority in there, but primarily it's a rotation. And that makes it timed, of course. That makes it timed as a motherfucker. Man, I wish I could spend the DKP I have in Balance and Sanity. You have 30,000 DKP. What a waste.
You wish to buy? Trade? May your days be long, and your hardships...
Very tight, yes. If you play to perfection, false decay is indeed a rotation. It's just how long can you keep this perfect rotation up? Yeah, that. And there's also a little bit of like just bad RNG. If you miss a pestilence, which has happened to me if you look at the false decay guide that I've made, there's a clip there where I was in Asperity back then, and I was pumping, I was juicing it up, right? I was getting like, I was in top 5. And I was doing a ton of damage, like I think like 21k. And at the very last, like 10% of the boss, I miss a pestilence. There's nothing I can do about that. It's spell hit cap. You do not cap spell hit cap. There's always a few % chance for you to miss pestilence. Guess what happened when I missed that pestilence? I miss it. My DPS goes from 21k to 19k in 5 fucking seconds. Like, man. That is insane. Streaming is my job, yeah. Horde run today, but Alliance Ruby Sanctums. You know, don't forget that. We've got Horde ICC, but after that, we've got Alliance Ruby Sanctum. If we can do the first Ruby Sanctum fast, we can go for a second Ruby Sanctum, a third Ruby Sanctum, a fourth Ruby Sanctum, a fifth Ruby Sanctum. If you guys show up, I don't mind making them. If I have to like roll through the fucking grass in order to get 25 people and get a bunch of shit attached to my face, it makes me less motivated. If there is enough people, we can just bop, 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 bop. We can do it like Courage. 20 heroic Ruby Sanctums, 2 days. Let's go, dude. Alright, anyway. I kinda wanted to play the Assassination a little bit. The gear score is still very nice. We'll give her some love in due time. She does need a bit of love. How about some EOF? Could get the EOF shoulders, but the Lady That Whisper shoulders are biz. So I might as well just buy Primordials. I don't know, I'll see what Courage thinks about carrying people. At this stage, I would accept a carry. That's like 11 out of 12, right? I would be able to pick up every item that I need, minus Fallen Rush. I could just log my best in slot combat rogue for that. So we do have the Gaylord punishment sack. We're gonna need Syndragosa neck, I believe. Or actually, maybe. I have no idea how my expertise is gonna look like. But maybe this neck is actually incredibly good for Assassination. If I need expertise somehow, which I don't right now, but if I do... Actually, we have the pants, we have the chest. That's 180 expertise. That should be damn near enough. If it's not, I guess I could drop a gem or two. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's just get the Syndragosa neck, I guess. That cloak is biz. That chest needs to be heroic, but it's basically biz. Those are incredibly close to biz, but Umbrage better. Falling Rush, biz. PP belt, biz. Basically biz, needs heroic. Probably Ruby Sanctum ring, now that I think of it. Get some hit rating. Yeah, that's it. And then, of course, we're gonna need STS. And maybe Tiny. I'm gonna give Tiny a shot. I'm gonna test it. Extensively. But I'm thinking Whispering Fang Skull is gonna be better than Tiny Abomination in a jar. Getting that additional crit, it's gonna push normal hits off the table. If you push normal hits off the table, you're guaranteed to get focused attacks. So I think pushing white hits off the table is actually something that we want to achieve on Assassination Rogue. I think Syndragosa neck does not have crit on 25. I think on 10 man it's got crit and ARP, and here it's got... Isn't there any crit haste? Neck. I don't want that fucking ARP, dude. I want crit on my neck. Maybe we'll have to use the Ruby Sanctum 10 heroic one. If that's the case, we'll see by then. Anyway, I haven't heard anyone complain about lag or delays, so I think I fixed it. I remember my first time playing Ratpala being top DPS and losing Tiny Jar to an E-girl, Unholy Decay, that played with Blood Subspect in tier 10 gear. How are you making your gold? I tell people, give me your fucking gold or I will forcefully unsubscribe you. Yeah, we're gonna get sharpened for sure. Are you pretty experienced in PvP as well? I understand most about Wrath of the Lich King PvP because it's incredibly calculable. It's not like Shadowlands where it's like, oh, okay, like here, take 1,000,000 damage modifiers and oh no, you got one shot, what a fucking surprise. You can actually see the one shots coming in Wrath of the Lich King, and I generally know when those one shots will happen. On a Retribution Paladin, which is my PvP main, I guess I can handle it. But I'm not that great in PvPs here. It's Buffaroo! It's alright, dude. You're still a Tiny Jar virgin? Rip. Well, I'm glad that no one is experiencing any lags. Do you want a delicious German currywurst? No, I would probably puke if I eat that right now. In WoTLK, is there any partial resist to spell damage? Yes. Partial resist is a big thing in WoTLK. You can't get around it either. Nice. I'll take that any day of the week, man. Hide my ugly self. Yar! But yeah, I haven't had breakfast yet, so that's why the currywurst is not... It's not a good idea right now. What was your best experience in WoTLK hobby? Losing my virginity. Alright guys, thank you for watching, I really appreciate it. We'll be back with the subscriber run today, no problem. I just wanted to make sure that the stream was fine for that. And it's been stressing me out the last few days, so I just went and I nuked my PC, man. I changed everything that I could change. And I guess it's fine. So yeah. Oh! It's a tigri! So yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. And we'll be back in like, I don't know, like 6 hours or so. I think it's 8 PM my time. Shit, I don't know. All that information can be found in the Discord. I guess I'll check it for you. Because now I feel like a bad streamer. We're gonna have to change this schedule. Because life is fun and stressful, turbulent. 6 PM server time. 8 PM Central European time. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be right back. Appreciate ya. And I'll see you then. Bye, motherfuckers!